All right, so the Bengals flat out quit on Zac Taylor. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And every man, woman, and child that watched that game that has any knowledge, even a rudimentary knowledge of how sports work, would agree with that take. That's not an outrageous take. They quit on their coach. They did. They played like they had a chronic case of I don't give an F. I'm not allowed to say what that F stands for. I think you can imagine what it stands for. This was not just a bad game. This was now back-to-back, belly-to-belly, coach-killing performances by the Cincinnati football team. Now, it's embarrassing to lose to Carson Wentz and the Vikings, get blown out in that game. And then Minnesota, the following week, they go across the Atlantic Ocean and they lose to a mediocre Pittsburgh team. So you say, okay, normally the rule is everyone's going to have a stinker, right? Every team's going to have a bad game. You can't stack them. You can't stack them like hotcakes. Cannot do it. Cannot do it. And so you can sting it up, but you can't do it back-to-back games there. And that's 2 Sundays, well, a Sunday and a Monday now in a row. You do that, you're trying to send a message. And what is the message? The message is, we are Dunskies with this guy. He ain't my coach. The guy's a bad coach. The Bengals had 9 first downs, an NFL team that plausibly practiced all week, that is paid a lot of money. It's their job. Had 9 first downs. They had 8 punts. They almost had 1-for-1 punt to first down. 159 yards. Denver put up 29 first downs and 512 yards of offense. Now, that is not football. Okay, that is not football. That is varsity scrimmaging against not even the JV. That's like varsity versus freshman is what that was. And these Cincinnati players were lollygagging. La, 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 la. That's what it sounds like when you lollygag. La, 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 la. You're lollygagging. It's 3 strikes. You got strike 1, you're lazy. Strike 2, you lack passion. And strike 3, you lack character. And that's good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And that appears to be the Cincinnati Bengals.